I'm gonna start this off saying when they say pussy has power, it really does. Pussy has power. And my God, too many of the women on this show wish they had the power of Allura's pussy. That's just what I was starting off at. Like, Allura, baby girl, you're gonna have to put that pussy on the market, and not in a way like to sell it, but package that up, because my goodness, Carr. You know what? I respect Carr's devotion to take down her perceived enemy. Like, I really do. To be that determined for something, and you just go after it no matter what. But it also gives, like, girl, why do you give this woman that much power over you? It, like, the fact that you are building your, not even just like literally building your career off of it, like you are about to create your entire identity around this woman just to become her and usurp her and want to take down everything that she has. I'm sorry, when I was looking at Carr, I was like, Carr, you gotta be a Scorpio. You gotta be a Scorpio, because only a Scorpio would do some shit like this. A Scorpio is always plotting. They ain't never not plotting. Even when they did, they plotting. Like, okay, so finally we get a little piece of a follow-up of Emerald's storyline. With We learn that the guy who had assaulted Emerald, the way that it looked, he was shot and it looked as if it was suicide, but we find out that there was blunt force trauma to his genitals. And so now the police feel as if, that's a dead ringer, for it could be Emerald or her sons or anyone connected to them. Even to the point where they were like, well, Liberty, your phone calls are out for like a few minutes or for a few hours. But Emerald made a good point. She's possibly one of many of victims of this man. So the more victims you find, probably the closer you'll get to the killer. We already know that Chase has community dick, but it's like, sir, you really need to respect yourself enough. Like, how Carr, it took nothing for Carr to get the dick from him. And then they they do it under the guise of her like role playing. And it's like so over the top, it's comical. Especially now Carr is talking to her baby daddy, and this is before she started fucking Chase, and he's like, when's the last time you were attracted to somebody? And she was like, Chase Monroe. And he's like, for real? And she's like, yeah, because he reminds her of Jesus. And Jesus was her first crush. She used to rub one out to Jesus. I said, oh, they going to piss off the church folk with this one. But this is sacrilegious. But so she really likes Chase. I think she legit likes him. But she wants to do it under the guise that she's just wanting to get back at Allura. So at the beginning of the episode, we get the understanding that they need another partner. They want Dina to come on, but Dina's like, no, she's trying to lure them to Carr. And it's like, girl, what? Like, even the fact that they're going to try to bring Carr on in episode 8, I'm like, everything that has transpired, we need to have more as the show and the audience to kind of see y'all hammer at this. Like, if you try to bring this woman on too quickly, it's like, okay, what was all the bullshit that she did? Like, you didn't give a damn about it. And so she done let him fuck her every which way. She done anal sex with this man, but he calls out Allura's name while they fucking the second time. And it's like, this bitch gonna act like her feelings hurt. Like, she gonna try to play off like her feelings ain't hurt, but her feelings hurt. And it's like, ma'am. But they end up having this case where Michael Blackston, chat. They get anybody to be a I guess like all the big names to be at least a guest appearance on this show. So they get Michael Blackston. He is playing this. I ain't gonna lie, the character that they had playing him, it would line up with who he is. He's supposed to be this, I guess, wannabe political figure who is like a business mogul, but he has all of these off the wall conspiracy theories. And they invite Carr in there to kind of like audition her to see if she can be a team player. And the woman didn't want to share custody with him, her the wife that's divorcing him. And Carl was able to pull some shit up like, oh, do you believe that aliens built the pyramids? Like, do you believe that there's stuff in the water causing people to go trans? And he was like, no, that's asinine. She was like, well, you were saying this on a rural little radio show in Ghana. Now, if this gets out, now we'll see what would be your future then. And she's able to really take control and take over it and really give the wife what she wants, like 80-20 as far as custody, like really stick it to him, like, yeah, yeah, nigga, sit down, you ain't getting shit. So it comes out, Chase ends up telling Allura that by accident he done started fucking with Carr, knowing he's supposed to be in sex addict therapy, or like like AA for sex addicts. And he's feeling guilty about sleeping with Carr because just like Carr, the first time that they had sex, she was like, oh, you're just going to these sex addict meetings just to do it. You need to figure out what is the actual root, why you are doing whatever destructive behavior that you're doing. And she shows to him her scars from cutting, which is a very good point. If you don't get to the root of your issue, everything else will just be a everything else will just be like you placating. If you don't understand the root of your dysfunction, you will just keep on repeating it. Even once, even if you're like, oh, I won't do it anymore, you can be triggered by something, and then you still have to figure out why you're doing it. But we find out at the end when she talking to her baby daddy and they watching Devil Wears Prada, and she back up. When she comes to this meeting, this bitch pulls up dressed just like Allura. Like the same hairdo, same color. Cause if you pay attention, Carr's ass only wear black. Like her ass is in mourning all the damn time. She pulls up in the same fucking get up as Allura. And it's like, I'm gonna she honestly, after watching the Diddy documentary, she giving a little bit of Diddy. Like, I want to become you, and I want to take everything that you have. So I'm legit going to like infiltrate your identity and put it on for myself and go into public and make you so uncomfortable as me showing up as you, to try to take everything that I can from you because I want it for myself. And that's pretty much what she told the baby daddy. And I felt a little bad for Allura in that moment. I was like, damn, because she done brought Milan back on as a paralegal, because Dina was like, okay, y'all need two partners. Well, a partner, at least about two or three paralegals. I'm like, damn, Allura, you surrounded by nothing, by women who are jealous of you and who are willing to do any and everything to get close to you. So like a lot of, and that's another thing, a lot of women will fuck these celebrity men just because of who they're attached to. Like, perfect example with the Cardi B and Offset and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of women that was fucking Offset was fucking him because he was with Cardi B. Like, that's just what it is. Like, the woman is actually more impressionable than the man, but she makes the man hot. So I'm gonna fuck him to get at her. But she pretty much tells her baby daddy, Carr, tells her baby daddy that her goal is to get into the firm, make it as big as it possibly can be, and then tear it apart one by one and sell it off. I get that that's because she's supposed to be the villain and that's her villain arc. Yes, I can. You know what? I can actually be here for it. To the point just to see the like the corrodedness of her spirit, just to get into the nasty depths of it. But to me, we still have, as an audience, have not gotten enough to really substantiate her deep hate for Allura, Emerald, and Liberty. When they were at the fashion show at the beginning of the episode with Dina, Dina tells Liberty that Carr is so dark because her daddy killed himself and she discovered him. And she's always now in this element of, I'm going to get somebody before they get me. Okay, I can understand that that can be extremely traumatic. And she's upset that they went off and left her for dead and kind of took Dina with her because she was like, Dina was her mentor, not theirs. Okay, but then why do you not have all this smoke for Dina? If that's the case, Dina is the one who owed you loyalty, not Allura and them. Yes, they might have been your coworkers, and yes, that's why I feel like, what was the depth of their relationship before this fucking firm happened? We really need that backstory because it's almost given like, I could understand if you feel so slighted and you want to come at somebody and destroy them, but bitch, it's given that you just mad. Like, it's given that, bitch, you hate me because you ain't me. And like, I'm supposed to feel bad about that? Like, a lawyer's supposed to feel bad about that? Like, somebody is supposed to be upset because you are just so envious? Like, it has to be something a bit more to substantiate why Carr is just this dedicated to destroying this woman. And considering the disloyalty that she's always talking about, if it was anybody who was disloyal to you, bitch, it was Dina. It was fucking Dina. The rest of them bitches don't owe you shit. So it's like, girl, what? And you fucking her husband, you dressing up as her, you wanting to come work at her firm. When they say pussy is power, even Milan was like, girl, this is not the way to go. You are a force by yourself. Y'all admire this woman so much that you hate her so much that now you want to like damn near consume this woman. I can imagine being this pressed about a bitch. Damn. Panini pressed. Good God, girl. Damn. I think episode 9 is already up, so I'll watch that one and come back with a review for that one as well. But Carr, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.